Hello and welcome to the Brick Freaks. Today we have something new here on the table from the company SixSix bricks. Never heard of them. The Soundwave Mars. It's a transformer-like roboter. Model number is 662 3100 pieces. Instruction seems to be okay. The old building steps are great. The new one are colored. I hope we have no problems. This is the look of the robot from the front. This is the look of the robot from the back. We have A1 to A4 and we have 1 to 10 without a A. I don't know. I start with the bag 1 without the A, because there is the brick separator in, and the parts I need here for... So I don't found here the blades in the A1, so I only use 1. Perhaps the A1 and to A4 are for another model. Here. A1. Okay, they will be used at least, it looks like. Okay. So I hope we have a good quality here from SixSix bricks. I hope we have a good design and a lot of fun to assembling this. I'm still at the beginning, nothing to show you from the set wise, but they have a nice 1x1 plate with studs on both sides. So that's nice. That's cool. The parts themselves, they have micro scratches. The tiles and the panels, they are a little bit matte and have micro scratches. But the clutch power overall is okay, is alright, so no problem at the moment. Not much further, but I want to show you we have different dark blue colors. You see the 1x6 here and the 1x4 are different. I got some Lego from my collection and it has a different tone, another different blue tone. It's more, or it's nearer on the original from here than this one, so I will replace it. And you see they are really matte and micro scratches. So I will try some isopropanol here to get off perhaps fingerprints and all kinds of things that should not be there, and perhaps they are a little bit more glossy and shiny, and we will see. Oh, I'm done with building step 1. Here a lot of studs on side, no problem at all, not much to build. Here we have, you see this, yes, the joints to get this angle. And I used here on the tiles I showed you before some isopropanol and got rid of a lot of dust and I don't know, oily substance, and they are looking much better. So a solution for the not so good cleaned parts here, the quality is good, a little bit matte, a little bit scratch, but overall okay. But for this foil of, I don't know exactly, build it to the end and then just go over it what you see with a little bit isopropanol or cleaning for dish cleaning substance, and then it looks much better. So nearly finished with building step 2. Here we have 2 printed 1x1 tile and a printed 2x4 tile. Oh, that's nice. There are 2 pieces at the moment that have the different, the brighter dark blue tone. That's the 1x4 tile you see here, and there, you see this? The 1x2 blade. These are the parts that have actually a different color. Now here is lying building step 2 in front of me, and the quality overall, clutch power is okay. The coating, the foil, oily coating on some of the bricks, yes, that's removable, really easy removable. The clutch power is good, the scratches are okay, and after removing the foil layer of oil or what is on this here, they are looking okay here, all the tiles. So after I assemble this here, I will clean the whole mech with isopropanol. Building step 3 is done and brought us here, I believe, the pelvis, is it? Pelvis. I believe here we'll connect the feet and here the torso. We will see. But guys, when you're building this, take care you build this in good light, because black and dark blue in the instructions or in the pieces, if you don't see it correctly, there are some black pieces, there are some blue pieces. And I got to the seller because I thought there are the 1 by 2 by 2/3 slopes missing in black, but I assembled them at the wrong section. So take care of dark blue and black. So like I said, this will be the middle of our mech. Here I assembled the torso to the hips, and the torso is fixed with 6 Technic pins, so it's not movable on the pelvis. That's no chance that the torso can rotate. Okay, quality wise still no problem. Building techniques are okay, so not the problem as with some other models. You click here and something else falls apart, or you have no point to bring pressure on. At the moment, it's really enjoyable to build, really enjoyable. Building step 4 is done, and yes, the middle part of our mech is finished, so we need still a head, 2 arms and 2 legs, but we are already far enough. These blade here I assembled, and these blade, they are a little bit different because I assume he has different weapons on the back of the torso. Then we can open this here nicely. This is a transparent a blade, dark transparent underneath it, and then transparent tiles over it. And here these are printed, or prints, the little knobs here, you see them. Okay, so far stable, building technique good, enjoyable. And we can assume how big this thing here will be. Now building step 5 is done, brought us a part of the arm. Well, left, right, I don't know. This is a print or 2 prints. Print and another print. So that's nice, that's nice. Here the ball joints, they are really hard to move. You really need some pressure to move this, but that's okay. So you can pose here your mech in every position, and it don't crushes down, because with other companies these ball joints are often too weak, so you can easily move them, and then through the weight of the model itself, especially on the legs, on the knees, or on the ankles, it crashes. But here, no problem at all. Here our mech has 2 arms. Building step 6 is done, and the arms are simply attached with an axle inside, and it can't rotate. Here. Well, we will see. Sorry, it can rotate because it's only on 1 axle. Both arms are mirrored. You see all the stickers are the same, and the quality is better now. Only in the first 2 bags I had this foil on some bricks and more scratches. And since the bag 3, 4, 5 and 6, the quality is much better. Not so much scratches and no foil. Now the bricks are really, really clean. Okay, so nice. I'm in between building step 7, and I recognize this piece here, and I have never seen it from Lego before. So please, my viewers, help me. Is this a part that Lego offers too, or is this a special part? So building step 7 is done, and we got here shoulder blockers, I don't know. Like in the old jackets from the 80s, where all the people had this here in their jackets over their shoulder. Incredible ugly, but it's nearly 40 years ago. And we got hands. And it looks a little bit like Popeye, a small arm and a big underarm. I don't know the real terms, overarm, underarm, I don't know. So, but it looks a little bit like Popeye. And he has a tattoo, too. And that's the look from behind. And still enjoyable build. Here, these are all prints, these two, so great. I love this. I love this. Well, I'm really curious what is next, the legs or the head. So building step 9 brought us the first leg, and I believe it's the left leg here. And this is very stable and sturdy, great. I don't know who designed this, if SixSix Brick designed this themselves or they stole a mock. I don't have time at the moment to look at the internet if this is a mock or not stolen. Perhaps I have in nearer future the time for the review to say it to you, but the guy who designed this, it doesn't matter is it the mocker or the SixSix Bricks man, did a great job. This is very sturdy, very stable. There's not much room inside. It's a good lightsaber handle too. Okay, next 9 will be to bring up all the parts here and the foot. Because this goes to the hip, this is the knee and this is the ankle, and so we need a foot. So 9 is done and we're not finished. Here we have nothing, but we have nice prints overall. This is the front of the leg, and here we need more cover. And I believe that 10 and 10A1 will build the other leg, 10A2 the 2 feet, and perhaps 10A3 and 10A4 will then build the head. So, but till now, everything's cool. Really enjoyable build. So I've done 10 and 10A1, and it's the symmetrical build of the other leg. So you can do this at the same time if you want. Just do a mirror build. And so we have 3 bags left, 10A2 to 10A4, or A1 to, no, A2 to A4. And this will bring us the 2 legs and the head. Step A2 were here, the rest, the cover for the front. Lower part of the leg. I knew only the German and the Latin terms. I don't know the English terms, sorry guys, but you know what I mean here. And the nice thing is that in the whole set, you're always at the beginning told if you have to build something twice. Not you build it over 12 sides and on the last page you have to build it 2 times. That sucks always, and that's not a matter here. In the whole instruction you see in the beginning if you have to build things 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. That's great. Okay, so now the legs are finished. A3 I already see are the feet, or yes, 1 foot, 2 feet are the feet, and A4 is then finally the head. So A3, the feet are finally done. 2 pieces, they are mirror built. You build them at the same time, and that's great. So you save a lot of time. Okay, the last bag, number A4, it must be the head. Or we have a headless robot, so it must be the head. So the first of 4 things I have to assemble in the last building step is the a little bit too small head. Here we have a nice red transparent 3-length double stud jumper blade, and it's just here. So, okay. The other 3 things are, I believe, 2 guns and a robot dog or something like that. We will see. So the next thing I assembled is this gun. and with this bar here it should be attached to the back of our robot. So nice that he has some weaponry or some weapons or one weapon. And yes, next thing will be, oh, I don't know what's this, a robot hound, a robot dog, hound dog or dog. Well, here's the second weapon for our mech. And like you see, we don't have only in the blue, we have 2 or 3 different blue tones. We have a slightly different dark bluish tone here, and this part that looks different is the same color as Lego, because these tiles here, I believe they weren't good, because normally I should turn them 90 degrees, but then they fall down immediately. So I got tiles from Lego, and you see that's the Lego color, this piece, and the rest is slightly darker, and you see that's the front part holds only on the stud, and these pieces here, the bricks with 4 studs on side, they are not really good. Here we have the final, everything is done, all parts you see. Last was this dog here, and again nice prints on the pieces. It's not really necessary, the little dog, but 50-60 pieces, it doesn't hurt. Okay, that's the Soundwave Mars, model number 662 from SixSix Bricks. 3100 parts and a cool mech. If you want to see how it looks assembled, yes, I'm a dirtbag, you have to watch the review. Yes, that's me. I'm Frank from the Brick Freaks. Thank you for watching, have a good time and watch the review. Bye bye.